Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and I am back today with a couple of belated sneak peek unboxings of a couple of Diamond Art Club smaller special projects. These released recently, and right now they're still in stock on the website, so I'll have them linked below if you want to go and do some shopping. They also are alongside some other similarly themed new releases. So if these are kind of catching your eye, if you want to get like a bunch of Toy Story Sparkle Pals or some even more other unique, fun Christmas in July kinds of projects, there are those available too. If you're shopping, I got a 20% off code you can use. I'll pop it up on the screen, but there is always no pressure. And yeah, we're gonna take a look at these. Hopefully this is a helpful and fun look at this these couple of kits. So let's start with these mini Dazzles. Now, these are both like these smaller styles of projects from Diamond Art Club. I feel like for me serve a few different purposes. For me, as a kind of a seasoned diamond painter, I diamond paint quite a lot and absolutely love the craft. I will use smaller projects like this to serve a practical purpose, get me to a free shipping threshold. I do not like paying for shipping. I feel like it's throwing away money. I know that's not how it always works, but these are lower priced enough that often if I have a diamond painting kit that after a discount code just has me close but not quite over that free shipping threshold, but I don't want to buy a whole nother diamond painting, like big project, I can usually use one of these to just nudge me over. Also, these are nice for breaks between big projects. And aside from those kinds of uses, for a lot of people, these are great introductions to the craft, to diamond painting. They're kid-friendly, they're beginner-friendly, and travel-friendly. So lots of different ways that you can, make good use out of smaller projects like these, in addition to them being Diamond Art Club's usual quality and whatnot. So mini Dazzles. These are the mini sets that Diamond Art Club sells. They have a ton of different themes at this point, and this one is a Christmas characters theme. And this came out alongside a couple other Christmas special projects for a midweek drop, right after they did their big Christmas in July drop with a bunch of regular diamond paintings. And so we're going to have 6 little mini canvases in here. They're all going to be 4 by 6 inches or 10 by 15-ish centimeters. They're going to be frame ready. I'll show you what that means when we open this up. You're going to have 6. These are the different characters in this one. And then for these mini Dazzles boxes, what I like to do is do a cut just on one side here so that I can slide the sleeve off, but then it's easy to slide back on, which I like to be able to do, so that I know what the kit is, because otherwise this box doesn't otherwise tell you until you open it up. On the back, it tells you what your kit contents are going to be. It goes about how to diamond paint. I will have some beginner videos linked below if you would like some how-to demos and that sort of thing. And then otherwise, it's just a lot of DAC's usual branding. So let's open this up, see what all is included. Drills, toolkit. They don't, there's not a sticker sheet in there, but there's instructions. And yeah, okay, that's everything. So let's kind of go through this a bit at a time. Let's start with their toolkits. Diamond Art Club's toolkits, whether you get one of these smaller projects or one of their bigger diamond paintings, it's gonna come with some variation of toolkit. This has several of their upgrades that they rolled out a year or two ago now. The main difference between this and a toolkit you might get with a bigger standard diamond painting is going to be the tray size. We'll get to that in a sec, but you're going to get this twist and pick pen. I have a demo video for this if you're interested. It comes preloaded with a clear wax, and you just give it a twist and the wax will start coming out the end. It's got a metal tip. If you happen to run out of what's already loaded in here, twist it the opposite direction and it will come apart. You can pull this part out and you can load more wax in there. They give you some extra. They give you a whole extra plate of it, and they just started selling it separately. This is going to go really far, like especially for a small kit like this. This will be more than enough. It's a little bit more ergonomic than a basic pen. It's got like a little more thickness to it, which is nice. They also put a multi-placer in the end. This is a 4-placer. It's removable. They include a 7-placer too, so you can swap that in if you prefer. They also give you some of their classic pink heart wax. So you've got multiple wax options. There is a plastic film on here though, just as an FYI. You want to peel back before you try to load up your pen. We have some baggies. You can store leftover diamonds in these. And then we have the tray. Now this is, like I said, a little bit smaller than the trays that come with some of their big diamond paintings. The bigger diamond painting trays will just be like a little bit wider and a little bit longer. They're both going to come with the sliding lid and have the cutouts in here. It's definitely bigger than a just basic diamond painting tray you might get from another company. It's got a stopper. And there's actually cutouts at the top and bottom. You could stack these if you have multiple and put the sticker labels on the end so you can kit up into these if you want. All in all, I feel like it's a pretty solid toolkit to just be standard with your diamond painting kit. So I'm a fan. In here, you're going to mostly just have information. If you're getting a regular diamond painting, this is where you'll find the stickers and a treasure quest card. The mini Dazzles, right now, they don't send with treasure quest cards. If you don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, you won't see that at all in this video. Secondary rewards program, I'll link to a video that kind of explains it and goes about it below if you're curious. But there is some helpful info in here. I just want to point out that they have a Facebook group and they also have a mobile app, things you can make use of. They also will often put tips and tricks that are specific to the special project, the type of special project that you're working on. So they have a mini Dazzle specific tip here. Yeah, we'll fit a 4x6 frame, which you can get really cute ones from Amazon, Dollar Store, IKEA, and frame these. And I'll show why they're frame ready too in a minute. I'm hearing so much outside noise right now. It was dead quiet. I opened the window because it's hot, but we don't have the AC running at night. And I've heard my neighbors, I've heard my neighbor's dog. Now there's an airplane going by. So no idea how much this background noise is going to come through, but just consider it ambiance, I suppose. All right, back to it. Stickers. These are individual stickers, little bonus set of stickers. There's a spot to write your start and end date. We've got all the stats and everything here, and then a set of sticker labels. So we've got 30 colors in this one. I'm noticing these sticker labels look a little bit smaller than you usually will see, and it's because they had to squeeze so many, I guess, onto this sheet. We've got the code in the right-hand column, which is going to be, well, it's the DMC code, but all of these are going to be special drills. That is something that is unique and fun about Diamond Art Club's mini Dazzles, is they're always, at least right now, going to be entirely special drills. They're usually primarily fairy dust diamonds, which is the Z, and I'll show you what those are in a minute, but then you will sometimes see other special drills in the mix. Sometimes you'll see their ABs or even their iridescent or electro diamonds. So we've got a couple of ABs in the mix here, but mostly fairy dust diamonds. And these are pre-cut, so you can kit up your diamonds and that process will go quickly. The canvases themselves are packed in here. There's 6 of them, and all that branding stuff you're seeing is on the plastic cover. It is not printed on the canvas. So when you're actually done with your canvas, you have this. This is what makes it frame ready. It's completely clean around the edges, and you have a color coordinating border. So depending on what the mini Dazzle set is, and what the color palette is and stuff, that's what they use to determine what color border they're going to do. So since this is a Christmas themed set, looks like they went with this just very Christmassy red. So when you pop this into a frame, that's the frame ready part. It's gonna look really like more completed because it has that matte to it. So yes, branding and stuff around the outside of the plastic cover. They do give you a discount code here too, and they have socials there. This is their standard canvas. It's still that soft backing, that tarpaulin material and thickness and weight and all that. It is a thick plastic cover like they use now, but there's no perforations like you'll see on the bigger kits because it's just, the one sheet. And then their poured glue, which is sticky. Yes, sticky. And the glue is just going to be in the areas where there are diamonds. So the spots in between, there's not going to be glue there, of course. But and then the symbol clarity is usually pretty good on DAC's kits. And similar symbols and whatnot that you'll see on their bigger kits. This one's really cute. Little bear. And these do have a decent amount of confetti, which I feel like is decently common with these mini Dazzles kits because we have these images that are squeezed into a smaller space in general, like smaller, area. So confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area. So you'll be doing more single placing and changing the color out in your tray more often. The opposite of confetti is color blocking, which there are some small examples, like right here, it's a block of that lowercase a. You can use your multiplacer in areas like that and you'll have that color in your tray for a little bit longer, but Mini Dazzles are kind of a unique kind of situation. I think this one is my favorite. Like the rocking horse. It's so cute. Yeah, this is a cute coordinating set. My mom is a diamond painter too. Oh, this one's really cute too. Little Christmas fairy. And she will use mini sets on her like seasonal displays. She has really cute little seasonal displays in her home and has just a picture frame that I think is just a basic white frame that goes with everything, you know? And so seasonally she'll just swap it out to a different one that she's completed, which I think is fun. And for a kit like this that is obviously very seasonal, I feel like that would work well. Let's talk drills. They do put a sticker on here to tell you what kit these go with, just in case you store them separate from the canvases and outside that box. But I'm gonna keep it all together. I suggest you do the same, honestly. The color palette, it's hard to show you the pack here because the drills are all just falling down. So let me just show you the strands like I normally do. And then I will zoom you in as well and kind of show you the special drills here. Those are going to be our fairy dust diamonds. Fairy dust diamonds have what looks like a fine glitter coating that gives them an a pearlescent sheen. You can really see it on darker colors like the Z310. I love the glitter on these so much. It gives them more of a subtle shimmer effect. By comparison, we also are going to have 2 ABs in this kit and the occasional straggler. AB diamonds are a lot more in your face and bold. They have a very sparkly iridescent coating on the top that is going to grab your eye. It is going to stand out a little bit more from the fairy dust diamonds, and we will take a peek to see where those ABs will go. But yes, this is primarily a fairy dust canvas, a set of canvases. So just to kind of show the difference, we have this white fairy dust next to this white AB. You can see, yeah, the AB it's not an exact match, 3865 versus 5200, but it's close, and you can definitely see this AB is going to pop more. The other AB was, there it is, this green AB. There's not a ton of it, but you can really see the iridescent coating on that one. The darker color fairy dust, there you can really see that glittery coating. It's like the glitter coating matches the base color, so it's a unique kind of shimmery effect. I do like that a lot. These are not in DMC order. They're kind of roughly in order of weight or the amount of diamonds that there are. But it seems like this is one of those kits where there really is a similar amount of most of these drill colors, so I don't feel like that's a huge deal. Okay, let's take a really quick peek and see our 2 AB colors. So we've got the dot and we've got the number 1. So I see the green AB is this green color in the Jack in the Box, and it's this bright green color in the bow on this present. I don't see it anywhere else. The white AB is going to be the Santa hat and the white in her wings. None in the horse. Okay, in the Jack in the Box, it's the eyes and then the white down here. And our little toy soldier, it's the eyes and then these white spots in the uniform. In the teddy bear, it's the white in the hat here, and then in the snout. And then in the angel, it is in the wings and then her eyes. So I like the AB placement. I feel like it's in places that it makes sense for it to stand out from the fairy dust. And the green ABs are, an interesting touch too. But I love all the fairy dust. It's going to have a really pretty kind of finished look to it. Like I said, this Christmas Characters Mini Dazzle set is still in stock. If you would like to go and grab it, plan ahead for the holiday season. I feel like the closer we get to the holiday season, the more that like on theme seasonal stuff is going to sell out. So I'm always kind of a fan of grab the thing a little early before it starts selling out, before everyone's grabbing the seasonal stuff, and then you're all set. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, let's now take a look at this Sparkle Pals. It is Woody. I just took my kids to see, my oldest to see Toy Story 5. It was really cute. And so we're definitely feeling the Toy Story love in this house. The timing for these was fun. They did a whole set of characters. Sometimes with these Sparkle Pals, they'll do a bundle deal on their website where if they're all in stock, they'll be like, okay, do you want all of the Toy Story Sparkle Pals? Here's a bundle deal that's slightly discounted than if you bought them separately. Or they have like Star Wars, they have Disney princesses and villains. Like they have a bunch of different themes at this point. So I'm guessing they probably did one for this one, but I thought Woody would be really fun to look at. Sorry, I keep like trying to hide these yawns. I don't know how well I'm managing to. Been a long day. Anyway, this is part of their Little Diamonds line, which is their line of special kits that are really geared towards beginners, kids, that sort of thing. They tend to be smaller scale projects. Often it'll be like a freestyle kind of grid, which I'll show you when we open this up. And yeah, they're just generally more accessible. So how to diamond paint stuff on the back and the hanger on here. I think they sold these in some Walmart storefronts. I looked in mine because they were running a promotion at one point. I was never able to find them in my local Walmarts, but I know there were some people that did. I think Kara from the Principal Painter was able to find them. But okay, so here's all of the Toy Story characters. So we've got 6. Woody and Buzz are just classic. Those would have been my priorities. They do how-tos here, and then all of your kit contents they list out here. We're going to talk about all of that. This, by the way, is completely above board in terms of licensing. If you're looking at diamond painting stuff and you're on like Amazon or something, you will see a lot of unlicensed Disney stuff, Pixar stuff, all that good stuff. But around a year or two ago, Diamond Art Club did officially license with Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, all that good stuff. So anything you're seeing from Diamond Art Club that is Disney toys, all this Toy Story stuff, they've got that licensing agreement in place with Disney. This is no stolen shenanigans going on here. Toolkit. We already talked about this one, so I'm going to skip it. If you want to hear me go in depth about the toolkit, just rewind to the part of the Christmas characters mini Dazzle set where we talked about it. I'll go through all that. This is going to be the same as the mini Dazzles set. Info on the inside and all that. And then on the back, some tips. This one, they did not include any stickers. They kind of streamline and simplify a little bit with this one, but I'll show you. It's not too tricky to figure out what symbols are. Wow, okay, let me just Hulk smash that. To figure out what symbols are supposed to go with what drill color. So this is little. This is little and cute, you guys. I don't know why I expected them to be like a little bit bigger, but yeah, that is cute and small. So you have a stand. I would not recommend trying to diamond paint with this in the stand. I think that would be kind of a pain. It's also kind of a pain when you put it in to then like take it back out. And so I'm just not going to try to shove it together. But you put it in here. Oh, it is kind of in there anyway. And then it stands. So, cute little shelf sitters. And then we've got this thin plastic cover. Find the edge here. And the glue, again, is just going to be the areas where we've got the drills. The light does not, there you go. The drills are. So the symbols on here are going to be what's printed on the bags. And this is what I mean also by kind of a freestyle grid. So unlike a traditional diamond painting where everything is on a really strict grid, like lined up perfectly, with some of these special projects like the Sparkle Pals, instead the drills are just going to kind of follow the colors and everything that are in the artwork. So it's not going to be a strict grid. Sometimes there'll be areas where you're like, yeah, I can use a multi-placer here if I wanted. For the most part, it's going to be like, okay, dot, 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 dot. A lot of single placing. And so it's going to have just generally a kind of different finished effect, but you can tell from the picture on the packaging and on the website, kind of get a feel for what that's going to look like finished. So you do have that. Drills wise, I see some special drills in this one. Let's see. I think this is all special drills the way mini Dazzles are, but definitely has some. So, okay, we have like the number 1. That's going to be the number 1 here. This actually is a fairy dust diamond. Are they most? Okay, so there's multiple special drills. This one is fairy dust, so it has that pearlescent coating, kind of that fine glittery look. So that's going to be on Woody's boots, the holster and belt, and then the top of his hat. It's that number 1. Number 5 looks like kind of a blue fairy dust color, and that is going to be his pants. 7 is just a regular yellow drill. 6 is another brown fairy dust. It's a little bit darker. That's going to be the darker brown color that is just here, like his hair, and then the brim of his hat there. Then we've got a regular 310 diamond, a regular red diamond, and then a gold electro. and is the only yeah, literally that gold electro diamond, there's one, and it's in the star. It's a sheriff's badge. That's really cute for a gold electro. And then we get this whole bag of them for one. I'm not mad. I just think it's really cute. So yeah, that's how they do the numbering system for these, because it is so simple. I think that's why they just go, you know, we're not going to bother with doing sticker sheets. You're probably not going to kit this up into storage containers, especially if it's like a kid or something that's working on it. It's like you're probably just going to open up one of these bags and do all of that color on this whole thing. This is also one of those kits where there's not a ton of colors, so the baggies that they include in the toolkit will come in handy. You can use those to store leftover diamonds in if you want. So that is the Little Diamonds Sparkle Pal of Woody from their Toy Story release. They also released, I'm trying to remember what else came out and I don't want to say it wrong, but they've been releasing some other new IPs lately. So I'm excited to see what we may have also coming in the future from that. But that's a wrap for today's video, you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Christmas Characters Mini Dazzle set, as well as the Toy Story lineup of Sparkle Pals. And if you grabbed either of these, or whether it's for you or for someone else that you know and think would love these. So I've worked on both of these kinds of projects before. I will try to remember to link some post reviews I've done of Mini Dazzle sets and Sparkle Pal sets if you're curious to hear my thoughts and overall feelings on working on projects like this. One really quick note that I almost forgot that I want to mention is that whether it's the Mini Dazzles or the Sparkle Pal set, really any diamond painting, if you're intending to display it, like if you're thinking, I'm going to do these, I'm going to set them up in the little stand on a shelf, I would recommend sealing them. I have a video, and I have a video for lots of stuff, but I have a video that demos how to seal a diamond painting, and that concept works for these. You can use Minwax polyacrylic in clear gloss or high gloss finish. I like to use a paintbrush. You can also use a foam brush. Just do a light, thin layer. It doesn't affect the finish or the shine of the diamonds, but it's going to seal them in and give them... It's going to help prevent dust and dirt from getting stuck in any of the exposed glue, especially around these little diamonds. It's less of an issue with the Mini Dazzles because those are squares. There's not going to be as much exposed glue, but for these kinds of kits where there is more exposed glue and it's round drills, I think sealing can really keep them looking clean and nice while they're, you know, sitting out. So just a suggestion. But yeah, I'll link both these below if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was fun and helpful to take a look at these recent releases from DAC. Thanks to DAC for sending these over for me to share with you guys. That said, if you did enjoy this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up on your way out. And if you would like to see more from me, I would love to have you here as part of my community. I do unboxings and reviews from a variety of different diamond painting companies, along with weekly whip and chats and other diamond painting how-tos and tutorials. I hope you're doing very, very well, friends. Happy crafting. I will talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.